I engage in a small amount of trolling, a moderate amount of tomfoolery, a smidge of trickery. I don't got any more after that. Oh boy. I don't know how he didn't catch me changing his nickname before, because I did it while he was in the middle of typing. So like I clearly watched the display name changed whenever it said he was typing in that one channel. He just didn't fucking notice it. uh, I love messing with him. It's so much fun. I pointed out that his name was Christ Meat on accident. Yeah, on accident. So when he changed it back to Chris Mint, and then I just changed it to Chris Meat instead. I don't know how long it's gonna take you to notice that, but I'm just gonna keep doing it because it's funny. Oh man, it's not a good day if you're not trolling your friends. I did keep the console open today when I launched the client, so hopefully next time I get stuck in a stuttering zone, I can see what the console's outputting, if anything. That might point me in the correct direction. Actually, I'm gonna need a seed if I'm gonna start like debugging this. Let me message Zell. Zell, do you have a seed for the stuttering zones? I really want to fucking figure that out because it's super annoying and I hate it. Oh man. Hey, I saw your tweet that you got your comic book. I finished the last lesson plan that we have before graduation, so like I got one more test tomorrow, which I guess I should study for, and then like the last presentation on Friday. Honestly though, like making the PowerPoint and like the lesson plan was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be, probably because I've like done it a few times now. And then like also there are like other people, because like it's based off of the job that I have in the Navy, which is like there's multiple people that'll have like the same like designation, if that makes sense. So like I was scrolling through the previous classes because their information was still on the share drive, and like I went through and like I found somebody else who had like the same like background as me in terms of like the education, at least on the Navy side. And so I was like, oh, cool. So I used that as a reference because, you know, why reinvent the wheel? So I would like literally just copy most of the slides over, and then I like would make some changes because honestly they were a little too wordy. I also realized that I've been using PowerPoint wrong for years, and that you're not supposed to like throw paragraphs onto the damn things. You're supposed to like just have like small like sentences. I didn't need that wool. I don't know why I grabbed it. See, most of the paint moved to the right side of my mouth, which is annoying. Was it on the left side before? Who the fuck pinged me? Who that is? Oh, it's Zell. Am I able to pull up when I get home? Are you good? Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I also just made a PowerPoint for work. Yeah, so like, that's why I've always used PowerPoint, is like just word dumping information onto it. But like, I've learned recently that the better way to use it is to have like bullet points and then just elaborate off of the information. The hardest thing not to do, I found when giving presentations, is like not saying or like the thinking words, which is really, really fucking difficult. The other thing I've like had difficulty with was eye contact's not difficult, but like breaking away from the podium and like going around like either the front of the classroom or like through the middle is like really fucking difficult for me because like I get away from the podium and the podium's nice because like I can put my hands in like a specific spot and then like read from the lesson plan or like look back at the PowerPoint, which is like to my left or right depending on whatever room I'm in. And like I get out and I go away from the podium and I'm just standing there. I'm like, I don't know what to do with my arms because like now they're just like free floating. It's just like now I'm just standing there like feeling really fucking awkward. Use am I reading that wrong? You said your mom thinks it was actually the right... What the fuck is going on here? That it was actually the right side? There's so many goddamn pigs! There's like 80 of these fuckers. I mean, it's an exaggeration. Get out of here. Sheeps. Now you were told left? Okay. I mean, the biggest thing you're gonna have to worry about is like an infection. Which, not very poggers. What the fuck? I've never, like... Okay, I've obviously only had one happen one time, but, like, I've never seen that happen to anybody else. You're turning into a bruised banana. Eat the banana button. Oh, cool. A cliff. That's an interesting looking land formation. Is it just like a 1 block thick thing? It is. Oh, no, it's not. I was lied to. Deceived. I wonder if I could forcefully boost the render distance in these old versions. Actually, I wonder how difficult that would be. Like, I could easily load far more than the 16 chunks that I can see around me. Although that might make the world size balloon up. And it's the alpha save format, so it's already gonna fucking be like way more massive than it needs to be. Yeah, boy. skeleton. I should pay attention to the console output if I get stuck again. That might be important information to gather. I got pinged in Coolman's Discord. I think he's going live. Yep, that's Spider. Nope, 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 nope. Stay away from me. Ooh! There's a boom guy! Motherfuckers. Very surprised that, like, it's not super difficult walking at night. Who the fuck? Oh. I gotta mention. Oh, I think I got added to my new group chat. Okay. I'll have to respond to that group chat in a bit. What the fuck is there? What emoji is that? Oh. Okay. Why are they using that one? Okay. Uh-oh. Here's a zombie. Ooh! Dude, he was right fucking behind me. There's another spider on me. Gabby? Gabby, I have a question for you. It's... I just want to know why. Why? Why did you make the exact same mistake that I did? Remember the one you were laughing at me for? When I blew myself up, and then I see the video, and what do? You blow yourself up. Literally the exact same thing. As you pulled up there, I'm like, wait, she's like way too high. She's gonna fucking blow herself up, just like I did. And then you did it, and then boom. And I was just like, Gabby, you dumbass. Did you at least recover from that? I will say her reaction was goddamn funny. That was really funny. I'm waiting for part 2. Part 2! Part 2, part 2, part 2, part 2. Okay, well, you should think about your plan of action for when you do get, when you do start. Craft more arrows, get more stacking blocks. Make sure you get that buka to water. Well, I mean, as long as you got all the towers, you're still easily able to... I mean, technically from that point, you don't even need items anymore. You could just fucking punch the dragon to death if you really wanted to, although I don't recommend that. That would take way too goddamn long. But it would be possible. Excuse me. Now, if only you can complete your avatar paper in a correct fashion. You'll be done by 2023? I don't know about that one, Chief. We'll see. We'll see, Gabathy. I don't know. I feel like I'm not underestimating you. I feel like I'm just estimating you. Remember, humble yourself, Gabathy. Oh, this will be great. Then I get to make fun of you in the Discord server. Even more avatar. I don't care that my fucking driver's ready. What the fuck? Motherfucking skeletons. Please no? Oh well. I think you may have made a fatal miscalculation. Ah, this is great. Then we get to tell you Penn's lost at the same time. Pens. See, the rest of us all have modest-sized houses because we're modest people. Also, speaking from experience, don't make any part of your house look weird. Arkard will make fun of you for it. Do you remember the screenshots of my old house before I fixed the roof? Okay, but I'm saying, like, you don't give him more ammunition, right? Think about it like that. Do you need to give him more ammunition? Right? Am I wrong here? I think I have a point. Exactly. And Among Us? The Among Us sus door? Among Us. No, so I made a house design last actually it was around this time last year, I think. It was actually October. But I made the house, and the way it was built, for one, I fucked up during the actual construction, and I ended up making the base of it like an extra block out on each side, which ended up making the roof significantly taller. And the roof was already tall to begin with. So basically, I ended up with a building that had a roof that was more than double the height of the actual building. Maybe it wasn't exactly over double. I think it was like somewhere between 1.5 to like 2 times the height of the house. And so it looked really fucking stupid. And Arker kept making fun of me for it. And by making fun of me, he started referring to my house as Oops All Roof. And eventually I got tired of it, so I changed the roof and made it not so tall. He did something similar when I made towers on my one canal building that were just solely made out of cobblestone, and they were mostly like a square tower without too much detail on them. And his way of making fun of me was by, from a distance, taking a screenshot and then comparing the cobblestone to TV static. And so he said he was tuning his TV, and I think he called them the TV static towers. Until eventually I changed the towers. So I'm speaking from experience, Gabby. Don't give him ammunition. He will use it. But that's fine, because I ended up with better buildings overall. And, you know, not to say don't give him ammunition, don't give me ammunition either, because I will also make fun of you. Equal opportunity here, right? Figonometric. Figonometric. I like that. Hey, Zen. Have you resolved your skill issues? You're working on DIN map? Oh, you're making a Dyn map? Nice. Be careful with that plugin. I know it can like really fill up server space if you're not careful. I mean, it all depends on the world size too, but like it can really, really fucking fill up server space. I think one of the server hosts I was using, yeah, I had to like configure the settings to like I ended up with like a lower resolution overall. Like it was a lot fuzzier of a map, but like it was actually like not taking up 40 gigs of my 50 gig server space. Like I'm not kidding, this thing was taking up like the majority of like the box's space. Because it's just a bunch of PNG files. I don't know if it's more efficient now, but like it was still like pretty not poggers. Ooh, you guys should get the sit plugin. I want to be able to sit down in chairs. When you talk about render the chunks, are you talking about the map? Yeah, put it on non-high res, man. Trust me. If you're gonna have a large map, you definitely don't want high res. I'm speaking from experience on this one. Experience of wondering why the fuck the server's not saving the world properly. Sitting plugin is a really nice one. I think there's another one that allows you to like grab like not armor stand heads, or there's one that allows you to manipulate armor stands. And another that like lets you pull player heads for like decorative blocks. That one was a pain in the ass though. I had to reconfig like the permissions because for whatever reason it was locked behind operator. I mean, shoot for what you want, but like, you know, make sure it works and it's not bugged out. Quality control is important. Whew. In the beginning. That's why you only do things that are like features that pretty much most people consider to be like not vanilla, but like close to it. Like you're not like departing super far in terms of gameplay. Vanilla with an asterisk. Yeah, like I've always enjoyed the sit thing for one, and like the head plugin, because like it's just nice to be able to have access to those cosmetic features. You know, there's no reason I shouldn't be able to make an armor stand look like a fucking knight with a sword, but for some reason Mojang is like, nah, we're just not gonna do that. Instead, you can report people. Hey, Gab, are you still there? Gabbard. Oh, she's gone. Rest in pepperoni. Oh, they sent me an email this morning that there was a water shut-off. Ugh. They said temporary water shut-off. That was at 9:13. It's been like 6 hours. I just want to be able to, like, wash my dishes. You need to keep Cat on track.
I fucking hate the Beatles. Worst band ever.
Is there any more to this copy pasta?
Actually, yes, there's a lot more, but I don't want to read like 10,000 words.
Fair enough. Yeah, Zin, like, having the server not be modded is pretty cool because that's less of a barrier for people to, like, join. It's much easier when you can just launch your client and then just go in. Splax, I think I know what kind of a boat I'm gonna design.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna design a Chinese junk ship.
Yes, China. We love China.
You know what those look like, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like an exotic-looking boat.
Yeah, exotic boats are the best.
Boats are cool. Well, like, all the two ships that we have on the server are, like, obviously based off of, like, Age of Exploration European sailing ships. So, like, that's cool, but, like, you know, there's other ship designs out there. Although I must say, I really want to be able to make, like, a very, like, detailed ship of the line. Oh. Hang on. Let's see, anything being put out in the, Nothing's being put on the console. Well, that sucks. Damn. It's gonna be a real bitch. I'm gonna have to compare Alpha 1.0.5 and 6 together to figure out how I can solve the stuttering zone. Actually, what was added in Alpha 1.0.6? Was it just boats?
I can look that up for you.
Oh,
Minecraft Alpha 1.6.
Oh, boats, cacti, and large trees. Alpha 1.0 has a lot of like really old features in it. I don't remember which patch it is specifically, but actually no. It would be this patch, wouldn't it? Yeah, so Alpha 1.0.6 is the patch where you're able to make like the first actual automatic farm. Since all you literally need is cactus.
1.2.6 added the /kill command, which deals 500 hearts of damage to the player.
Yep. I noticed that whenever I was digging around trying to move the list command down to the non-operator like thing.
Yeah.
That like it literally just does like 1,000 damage to that player who executes it. Or yeah. It's funny that /kill is a command that you can use on yourself as a non-op.
Yeah. Look, sometimes you just really need to kill yourself. Make sure to clip that out of context.
Nah, I don't really feel like it. Zen can do that though if he wants to.
Yeah. Give it up for day 23 of the Firelands. Day 23.
Day 15. Give it up for day 15.
Super Mario Sunshine's blue coins are great, and that's why I hate them. It's an interesting video title. Should I click on this?
Yes. Hey, what's up?
Alright.
Oh, I did watch the Zero A press for TikTok Clock.
Yeah, it's completely impossible to follow.
Yeah, I got that like eventually he was doing like the same actions because he kept going back down to the bottom.
Yeah.
And like throwing the.
It sounds
bombs.
really funny sped up though. I like that part of the video.
That was funny, but like I just watched him like continuously grab the fire and throw it, and then like the camera pans to wherever the fire's been placed in the level.
Yeah.
And like seemingly there was just random points where he'd get up another platform and then just jump all the way back down. I'm just like, what's the point? I don't get it. What did that accomplish? And then like he comes back up and then somehow he's able to go further. I'm just like, what the fuck? The pendulum manipulation is really weird though.
Yeah.
Is the pendulum manipulation, does it cause it to swing further and further up? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it causes it to swing further and further out of its intended magnitude, and you know, eventually you can get it to like do multiple rotations per swing.
Oh, that's
although that's not used in this version of the task.
That's interesting that it's still allowed to do that.
Yeah. You can keep doing the pendulum manipulation and eventually get the angle like so big that it overflows and crashes the game.
Really?
Yes, that That pendulum crash is actually the longest console verified task for Super Mario 64. It took 39 days.
Wait, does that like did it like increase the speed to the point where it crashed, or what did it do?
Yeah, like the speed at which it rotates.
Oh, the speed went to infinity is what happened.
Yeah, something like that.
That's funny. That doesn't sound useful, but
It's not useful. They did it because they could.
just like how with Mario you can BLJ until he crashes the game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I thought about this yesterday, right? You know how
Mhm.
someone made Mario 64 as a library so you can import it into other games?
Uh-huh.
And someone obviously put Mario in Minecraft, right?
Uh-huh.
I need someone to do this in beta 1.7 so I can use Mario to go to the far lands.
Oh my god.
I'll long jump my way there, just jump dive repeatedly. How would Mario work on a boat? Would that
I don't know. There's boats in Mario 64.
No, there's not. There's the submarine.
There's a giant boat in Jolly Roger Bay.
Oh, the ship, yeah. Mario dies in water. That's not how that works. People die when they're killed.
People die when they go below 0 HP.
Dying IRL is just going below 0 HP.
Yeah, so it's not really obvious when you're like watching that 0A press task, but that took him like about a month and a half to create that task, and the most time-consuming part of that task was climbing the spinners over and over and over again. He has to do that 147 times.
That is ridiculous. Oh, well, that was all the walking because I just hit 840.
Nice.
Hell yeah. I'm sorry, Mary. I know you just got here, but like that is
Fig
all
is
the walking.
continually disappointing his viewers.
Are you Serbia? No, I'm Kosovo today. You left work at 5:05? Jesus, I'm tired.
You should go to bed then.
No. That's my problem, is that I keep taking naps and then like I fuck
Oh.
up.
Yeah.
No. I'm sorry, Vera. I usually only do this for like an hour per day. Well, there's always tomorrow, my broskies.
And the next day. And the next day.
And the
And the next day.
And the next day. And the next day. And the next day. And as always, thanks for walking.